Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Okay, to dear parents. Okay, first of all, I would like to express my gratitude, okay, to all of you, okay, for spending your time, okay, to attend this academic briefing webinar session, okay, which is conducted by the management team, specifically in academic fields. Okay, so with me we have two panels here. Okay, here is Ustazah Sumaya, okay, as a senior junior teacher, okay, and this is teacher Maya as a senior English teacher, okay, who are with me in the briefing session, okay, to explain to parents how is the academic process practically in MIS. Alright, okay, first of all, for the introduction session. So right now, okay, I will brief to you about the academic structure in MIS. Okay, so practically in MIS, we are the integrated school which is offered Hafazan and academic. Okay, Hafazan and academic. Okay, and I will briefly first about the how Hafazan conducted at MIS. Okay, so for the Hafazan, okay, students are required at least 2 juzuk, okay, to memorize per year. Okay, so these are the list for Form 1s till Form 5. So Form 1s are required to memorize Surah Al-Sajdah, Surah Yasin, Ad-Tukan, Juzuk 29 and Juzuk 30. While Form 2 are required to Juzuk 1 and Juzuk 2. Form 3, Juzuk 3 and Juzuk 4, Form 4, Juzuk 5 and Juzuk 6, and Form 5, Juzuk 7 and Juzuk 8. Okay, so that is about the Hafazan structure in MIS. So we are required students to memorize at least 2 Juzuk per year. If more surah they can memorize, which means a good and better performance. So this is about academic structure for for the lower form. Okay, for Form 1, students for Form 1s will undergo 6-month intensive language course, including English and Bahasa Arab. Okay, academic subject plus elective subject, which is character development. So for Form 1, okay, students have a more credit hour by learning English and Bahasa Arab during the first 6 months of the year. Okay, while we top up with the academic subject, and we also have offered elective subject which is known as character development. Okay, to students, to produce students which are more confident. Okay, in speaking. Okay, more confident and become more critical thinking. Okay, so Form 2 and Form 3, okay, is a combination of the academic subject, okay, plus linear subject. So usually the lower form, okay, for academic subject, we are using of PT3 format. Okay, that is for academic subjects such as BM, English, science, mathematics. Okay, and for linear subject, we are following the KBD format, which is stand for Curriculum Bersepadu Dini. Okay, which is required for student. Okay, linear subject is consists of Usuluddin and Sharia. Okay, which are required student to learn those subjects in Arabic language. So that's why for Form 1, okay, is required for student to undergo for 6-month intensive language course. Okay, for student get mastery in both English and Arabic language. Okay, besides, we offer elective subject which is known as character development. Okay, to produce students to become more confident and being able, okay, to make decision okay, to make decision based on their critical thinking. For upper form, okay, we are following the national syllabus of KPM, which is SPM format. Okay, and for upper forms in MIS, we are offered two streams, which is science stream and account stream. Okay, for the streaming selection is based on students' final year result, and also we have conducting a psychometric test. So for students which are proceed either science stream or account stream is based on two criteria. And these two criteria, okay, we will discuss on the management team, and students will know, okay, which streaming they are entered to. Okay, this is the example of the academic schedule, but what I'm showing to you is this one is a physical academic schedule. Means when the students come to school, okay, so this is the structure. Okay, for single period is per subject 35 minutes. So these are the structure. Okay, that means for the hafazan, okay, the academic session begins as early as 7:15, okay, which is students have to submit their hafazan. Okay, usually students they will memorize the surah after Maghrib prayer. I mean, in between Maghrib and Isha prayer, there is the time for students memorize the surah. Okay, and then the next morning, okay, 7:15 until 9 a.m. okay, is for students to submit their hafazan. Okay, that's for hafazan session 7:15 until 9 a.m. Okay, and then after 9 a.m. okay, then followed by the academic classes. Okay, until 3:10. Okay, then after 3:10, okay, after 3:10, Monday to Thursday, okay, I mean Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, okay, students will be have a prep session. A prep session means students are required to complete their homework or exercises, okay, whatever given by teacher, okay, during that time. So we have two sessions of prep, which is in the evening and also at the night. Night is before they going to sleep, 9 to 10 p.m. Okay, and then for Wednesday, we are emphasize 3:10 until 4:30. We have a co-curriculum session. So students are getting to involve in the co-curricular activity during that time, which is on Wednesday, 3:10 to 4:30. Okay, and then on Friday, okay, on Friday, student will be attending, we call as a student usra. Okay, so student usra is a sharing session, okay, between teachers and students. So for usra, students are having their own group, okay, and be supervised by one teacher. Okay, so that is particularly about physical class in MIS. Okay, about online class. Okay, online class. Okay, this is an example of academic schedule for Form 1. Okay, for online class, we have a two session of academic part, which is in the morning session and evening session. Okay, means students are required to learn, okay, 2 times in a day. Okay, and each session of subject consists of 2 hours. Okay, later on I will explain, okay, what is the break of 2 hours. Okay, on the morning session, okay, students have to submit their online hafazan. Okay, their online hafazan, okay, begins 7:30 until 9 a.m. Then they will take a break about half an hour. Then they will continue academic class. Okay, 9:30 until 11:30 for the first morning session, and the second evening session will start 2:45 until 4:45 p.m. Okay, That's for lower form. For upper form, which is consists of Form 4 and Form 5, okay, so these are example of the timetable. We have a 3 session per day, okay, and per session we have a 2 hour of learning. Okay, next. Okay, so online learning consists of 2 hours, which is a first hour. Okay, for example, a student attend an English class, okay, 9:30 until 11:30 a.m. So for the first hour, 9:30 to 10:30 is a lecture session. Okay, lecture session by teachers. Okay, and also student may ask question regarding the subject matter during that time. Then for the second hour, 10:30 until 11:30 is for students having their discussion with the group members, and also maybe if a teacher, okay, would like to give some quizzes or exercise, okay, and also presentation. Okay, so we fully utilize the 2 hours of online learning process, and active learning will be applied across subject. Okay, so active learning is basically about focuses on building on the mind and understanding of the concept. So because usually students they will learn to just want to know the content, but to know the content is not enough. Students also have to understand the concept, and the learning process, okay, is have their taxonomy Bloom taxonomy. Okay, so this is the stages of Bloom taxonomy. Okay, by the first stage, okay, remembering, understanding, applying, analyzing, evaluating, and also creating. Okay, so besides of active learning, okay, our students also emphasize on the 21st century learning skills, which is focuses on 4 C's, which is communication, critical thinking, collaboration, and also continuous learning. So these 2 hours of online learning class, which are capable to students getting these criteria. Okay, these are the platform of online learning classes. Okay, so all students will be centralized in Telegram to receive notes, okay, supplementary materials such as videos and links. So we have a Telegram, okay, which is we have a one teacher in the group, okay, and students for the subject. Okay, let's say for example I'm teach sejarah. Okay, so I have one sejarah group, okay, and I have a list of students inside the group. Okay, for the lecture session, okay, we are practically using 3 apps, which is Google Meet, Zoom, or Webex. So the subject teacher will inform students on the selected platform. For example, okay, let's say if I to teach sejarah, okay, I will be inform my student before the class started. Okay, before the class start, I'm using Google Meet. Okay, so student know I will give a link, so that student can join my class. Okay. Okay, so these are the rules and regulations. Okay, during online class. Okay, firstly, students are required to open the camera during lecture session. Okay, this is because we want students to have two-way communication of learning process between teacher and student, so that the student will receive a better knowledge. Okay, so this is about discipline, student discipline. Okay, next is a punctuality. For example, if a timetable okay, stated, for example, sejarah class, okay, begins on 9:30, then student have to be inside 9:30. So the second thing, punctuality. Okay, then third is a proper attire. Proper attire, okay, while they at home, okay, they have to wear proper attire attending online class, okay, as well they are attending physical class. Like for example, physical class, they have to require wear school uniform, but at home, okay, maybe a suitable attire for them to wear attending online class. Okay, then proper interaction between teacher and student. Means proper interaction, for example, means the manners. Okay, student have to have manners, okay, and communication, means the border between teacher and students. Okay, proper interaction. Okay, next, student have to inform subject teacher if any technical problem occurs before or during class. uh, I'm sorry for the typos. Before or during class. Means if example, if student have problem, okay, for example, internet connection, okay, internet breakdown, or maybe something else, okay, so student, okay, have to inform subject teacher by call. That's for example, call the subject teacher. Okay. Reporting process. Okay, so basically parents, okay, want to know about, okay, about student performance. Okay, student performance. So academic department will observe the running of classes daily basis. Okay, which means that academic department, okay, will observe the teachers, okay, in online class to ensure students receive a good quality, okay, of learning process. Okay, then a brief summary of online classes will be provided on a weekly basis. Okay, which means a brief summary, for example, once a week on Friday through the parents group. Okay, I will give a summary or maybe a comment, okay, about what is happening the entire week. Means for the 1 week. Okay. Next about report card process. Okay. So for the report card process is for parents want to know a student's progress. Okay, student progress for final, I mean the previous final year exam, the last November 2020. Okay, so for the report card process, which is begin. I mean, this is the timeline. Yeah? Okay, starting for 21st until 22nd January. Okay, parents are required to make an appointment with the class teacher. I mean, okay, so parents are required to inform by WhatsApp. So just inform by WhatsApp. Okay, what is your suitable time? Okay, your free time to make an appointment. Then to for the report card for final year exam. Okay, then for the 25th until 29th January, okay, class teacher will contact parents at the allocated time. Okay, so for example, if at any parents, I mean, if you're free, okay, for example, 11 a.m., okay, so class teacher will contact parents at the time. So for report card, I mean for report card process, each parents, okay, will be given 10 minutes time. Okay. So I open for any Q&A session. Any parents would like to leave comments?
Assalamualaikum. Ini Suriana. Okay, I just want to um, share my concern. This is based on my experience from last year online classes that I was attended. Since I serve some of the classes that I would say, if not, I would say the connection, I would say the connectivity throughout the class itself is poor. We need to say that students cannot hear what the teacher is teaching, have very low or very poor connectivity, or they cannot hear, I would say. Okay, probably that. So I would want to hear any ensure so, from the school, okay, to ensure us the parents that these kind of issues will not happen.
Hello, Assalamualaikum.
Hello, Assalamualaikum.
Answering your question one, this is teacher Maria. I'm the English senior teacher here. Alright, previously I was the VP of Academic Affairs. For this year, we are making sure that connectivity is better preserved, where when it involves online, teachers will be teaching at the spot where they are highest in connectivity. So it will be better than before, inshallah. And our own internet server is better now. So we will be able to fulfill that better. Does that answer your question, Puan?
Yes. So hopefully the sessions will be much more exciting. Okay.
Oh, inshallah. All right. Because we are applying active learning, so students are actively involved. It will not be only lecture, and because of that, the use of internet, would be economized. You will not be too dependent on just watching the screen. So better than before.
Okay, so if parents would like to ask question, you may drop your comments on the chat box. Okay, alright. While we waiting for any comments or suggestion, okay, we would like to proceed with a student QR code, which is will be presented by Ustazah Sumaya.
Okay, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum and good afternoon, everyone. I hope all of us will be in good or health, inshallah. Okay, as you know, before this, we already present to you all about the academic. So right now, we in this, we want a balanced student. Mean academically and in Malay, in Bahasa we call Jerry. We have Jerry. Means balance in jasmani, rohani, emosi, dan ada one more I didn't remember. But student QR focus on emosi and also rohani. Means it's actually system merit demerit by parent to student. Okay. I will share to you one link, YouTube link, so we can watch together how it's applied.
I've received a question from the chat box. Okay, alright. I will read the question. I will give the answer. Okay, for online class, is it recorded? If recorded, it's easier for students to review. Okay, so particularly, okay, so that is one of the online learning class that we wanted to upgrade for. Okay, so if have a recording session, it's good for students which are not able to attend the class. Okay, for that day, for example, student have a technical problem, so student can review the lesson by the recording session. So for the recorded, means for recorded, okay, students can ask subject teacher for make recording. Thank you. Okay, second question. Is it possible to introduce class teacher in order for parents to contact in regards to report card discussion? Okay, so to introduce a class teacher, usually class teacher have in the group parents. Okay, so later on, I will ask the class teacher to drop, I means to introduce their self at the parent group. Okay, third question. Okay, this is Shakira. Will the lecture session be recorded for students to revise after class? Okay, so this can be request. Okay, a student can request subject teacher. Okay, for recording. Okay, Assalamualaikum. I'm Mohsin, father of Hana Mazia. On the report card matter, the appointment to meet the teacher has to be physical meeting or virtual meeting since we are still in MCO. So for report card, okay, we'll be conducting in the virtual, okay, but not virtual meeting. The class teacher will call, okay, the respective parents, okay, and give their view. Okay. Um, no other question. Mm-hmm.
Assalamualaikum, Cik Puan. You have a question for us?
I'm in one.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Please proceed with your
Can you hear
question.
me?
Yes, we can.
Please proceed with your question.
Yeah.
Yes, we can.
Based on the timetable from earlier, as I can remember early morning, but I can see class make and then classes, break classes, and then lunch and so on. It means that starting from this year, the student will need to follow exactly the timetable shown. Is this correct?
Yes, yes, sir. That's right. To further explain on that, I will give it to Ustazah Sumaya.
Because as I can remember last year during I noticed that my daughter Myra, she attended the class one to one. So I do not know whether is it purposely.
Okay, I will answer for that question. For the classmate session, for the last year, year 2020, the teacher
All right, teacher. So based on your explanation, mean every day student needs to attend the classmate, and then break as usual. We follow the timetable, and then they will need to attend the online classes. Either,
Yes.
uh,
We will share dulu besok.
We will share the timetable later.
Then the next
WhatsApp or
question,
Telegram.
Asana,
The
then under
plan
platform
is to why they are holding 24/7 handphone and using suggestion study online through laptop or Google. This one I give to commit to answer.
Sure. Okay, so for answering your question, okay, so basically we have official platform which is Telegram, okay, and we're using either Google Meet, okay, Webex, okay, and also Zoom, okay, for the lecture session, okay, and means for that is the official platform of the learning process in MIS. Okay, the point is to avoid they are holding 24/7 handphone and misusing it. Okay, solution study to online laptop video. Okay. Yes, okay. Alright. Next question.
Next question for the classmate session in the morning. How is the QCS system? Who go first and who go second? It based on student. One first, then they can go first. One to be the last, and they can be the last.
Okay, next question. Suggestion also after every session of each classes or by daily, hopefully teacher can report to parents the students' progress. Okay, so basically, regarding your question, okay, I am a vice principal of academic affairs, so I will do the observation, okay, to teachers who are conducting the online class. So for the summary about the my observation, I will be shared into the parents group, okay, by weekly. So it means by daily also I do the observation and I post, okay, to the parents group for letting the parents know, okay, what classes are going on today. Okay. Okay. I may miss the presentation on the online class schedule if any. Okay, I would suggest that the students should be spaced out between classes, maybe about 10 minutes break. And in one day, their class should be arranged for not more than 3 subjects, which prolonged time for each class. Okay, I really concerned about your question. Okay, so later on, okay, I will share the timetable, okay, into the parents group, okay, and if you can see the timetable later on, if you see the timetable, there is a huge gap, okay, between the morning session. Like for example, Form 1 to Form 3, lower form, they only have a 2 class session, which is morning session, 9:30 to 11:30, and the evening session 2:45 until 4:45. So that is for the lower form. It means 2 classes, 4 hours a day learning. Okay, and for upper form, they have a 3 session. Okay, and these 3 session, I mean that they have a gap, not straight away after finish one class, then they enter second class. So they have a gap between these classes, and if there is a 3 subject in one day, okay, they have a gap between that time. Okay, thank you. Okay, from the experience and observation, too long virtual class session, example 1 to 2 hours straight, is not effective as students cannot really concentrate if it's long hours. Suggest that learning session must have regular breaks in between. Okay, I'm concerned about your question. Okay, Cik Amin. Okay, So my explanation just now, okay, we have a 2 hours class. Okay, 2 hour class. 1 hour is consists of lecture, and the second hour, okay, is consists of student discussion. Okay, maybe about exercises. Okay, and also homework must be done in that time. So means students not I means not too packed and getting stressed about getting a lot of homeworks given by teacher. So means if any homeworks have to be done in that class time. Okay. And I also concerned about the regular breaks. That is a concern by the subject teacher during conduct the class session. Okay. Okay, salam. For the stream selection performed from students, when is when is the psychometric test will be take place, and when can we know the stream result? Okay, basically, okay, I have conducted the psychometric test, okay, directly to the present form for students, okay, and it means to know the stream result is basically about the psychometric test. Okay, I think if a new students, okay, will be concerned about the final year exam during Form 3. The final year exam during Form 3, they have a measurement. Okay, for example, if student achieve good grades in mathematics and science, so definitely the students will go for science stream. Okay. So, okay, when can we know the stream result? Okay, as the class is effective on the 20th January, okay, so I mean the online class is effective uh, 20th January, okay, so the stream result, okay, will be announced to students, okay, before 22, okay, before 22 of January, because the 22nd of January is the first class, okay, which is student, have a streaming class, because Friday, 22nd of January, the first Friday, students have maths subject and also perniagaan subject. Okay. Okay. Welcome.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi. My name is Shakira. Can you hear me?
Yeah, sure. Welcome. Welcome.
Okay. Regarding to the online platform of sharing information with the student, as you mentioned earlier that you are using Telegram. I have one suggestion because another mother also concerned about having the children having holding the gadget for too long. How about instead of Telegram, we use Google Classroom to basically share information, to upload the materials. There's a lot can be done using Google Classroom because I found that Google Classroom is more effective compared to Telegram because I know can use Google Classroom using laptops or using PC as well as using your own gadget. So it is quite effective. In the past few years, I've been using Google Classroom. I found that it's more effective instead of using other app like WhatsApp or Telegram for sharing information. Thank you.
Okay, first of all, thank you for your suggestion point. Okay, concerned about your suggestion. Okay, why we are using Telegram? Okay, because practically, Telegram, the file is can be compressed, and the file is more suitable space. In Telegram, okay, teachers can send video, okay, and also share other materials, okay, notes, videos, okay, and the file is smaller. That's why we are using Telegram. But we are really concerned about your suggestion. Okay, maybe in the future this suggestion can be practically in the future. Thank you. If there is another more question regarding academic process, okay, please ask. Our session will be ended by 2 p.m. We have 10 minutes time.
Assalamualaikum. With that, we thank you all for your questions, your concerns. Inshallah, our online learning platform will be better than before. And whatever suggestions given can be incorporated gradually from now onwards. If there are any other concerns, you may also communicate. Yes, Wan Zuri, yes, your question?
I would like to ask more about how school teachers will determine which stream that your current Form 4 student will be entered to. Because yesterday Hannah did share some information on after Mr. Naim made a briefing with me that last year Form 4 student, there is, I know there's an option student to choose tasawul in their stream as one of their, subject for SPM. But yesterday she did mention about perniagaan and also perikanan and also science. So maybe Senaim want to say more about that so we can understand the process like.
Sure, fine. Okay, about the streaming for Form 4 students, okay, basically in this, okay, we have offered two streams, okay, which is consists of science stream and also account stream. Okay, so for science stream, okay, I mean the subject including in the science stream, we have offered at maths, okay, physics, chemistry, and also biology. So there is 4 elective subject in the science stream, okay. And for the account stream, okay, we have science, prinsip perakaunan, and also one new subject called as a perniagaan. So the perniagaan subject is replacing for tasawuf subject. Is that answer your question?
Okay, understand.
Okay, thank you.
Are there any more questions?
There, can recap the whole meeting again. Thank you. Okay, we have a recorded session which can be reviewed later. Thank you. Alright, if there is no more questions, okay, I would like to say thank you to all parents, okay, for take your time, okay, to attend this briefing session. And also, if there is any more question regarding academic process, okay, you may ask, okay, in the parents group. Okay, so thank you so much for your time. And also, our principal, Ustaz Nihat, sends regards to all of you parents. Okay, I think Ustaz Nihat and miss all the parents here. Okay, right. So thank you so much. Okay, and have a nice day. And please stay safe at home. Thank you so much.
Thank you, everyone.